Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
Alright. Amiri, Amurai. I don't know. Amiri. Seems like a strong, capable woman.
Be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
We've already got some colorful characters.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
Sure, man.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
So now here's where the role-playing part of the game comes in. There's actually dialogue options, and some of them do have consequences. So, we can ask, there's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Why not just recognize this Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here. And it won't, while I still breathe.
You're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
What rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
I like her. She's very nice.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
It's clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Alright, we're set to...
My name's Lindsay.
Oh?
I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Ah, Lindsay. Okay. I am Pindolf the Shrewd. Pleased to... Okay. I am Pindolf the Shrewd. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Wait, a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. It's settled then. I'll accomplish the feats and you'll write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Alright, so... we already have some intriguing things happening. Let's talk to some of these people. Okay. Yeah. They didn't really have anything interesting to say. we'll just go to bed. I'm sure nothing bad will happen in the night.
A few moments later.
Help! Help!
Oh, what's going on?
Mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Who could have predicted that something this awful would happen in an adventure that's based on tabletop role-playing games? Oh, some invisible fucker.
Entertainment!
I like the voice that I chose. Alright, so first of all, we are gonna have it in turn-based mode because that's the way that I think these sorts of games are meant to be played. There is an option to have real-time combat, but sometimes it gets really bogged down when you have a full party, because as you can see down here, you can have up to 6 people in your party. So we're just gonna keep it on turn-based so that my little bowling pin brain does not get overwhelmed. So we can cast one of our spells. We also have our Force Missile ability from the Evocation School. What they give us for equipment? We have a dagger and a crossbow. Let's take a look at our character here. We got some torches. We have some scrolls. They give us scrolls to start out. That's pretty generous of them. Scroll of Mage Armor, Scroll of Magic Missile. Yeah. No potions, though. That's fine. First of all, we gotta get Mage Armor, because our AC is poop. So let's just use that scroll right now. And then, we'll just switch over to the dagger. Aha! See, our AC is now 19, which is pretty darn good for a wizard. Now, we could cast Shocking Grasp, which uses up one of our level 1 spells for the day. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's shock the shit out of this assassin. Oh, we missed. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We just hit this button down here to end our turn. See, he can't hit us. We're simply too based. And we still have the spell in our hand. We use it, we do some damage.
I don't like you.
I love our grumpy voice that we've chosen for this. We'll just stab him. Just give him a good old shank. He's down. And we can loot him. Chain shirt. Ow. There's gonna be a lot of looting in this game, not gonna lie. A lot of it's gonna be maybe not so in character. But the reason for that is the game doesn't really punish you that much for taking stuff. They just don't seem to care that much about being robbed. And you can sell it for a lot of gold, so of course I'm going to take advantage of that.
Hey, time to stretch me muscles.
What muscles? You have 7 strength, Pindolf. It is funny though. Now, I think we should save these other level 1 spells. Let's give him a good old Force Missile. Whoosh. And then we'll end our turn there. Let's give him a shank.
Nope.
Nope.
Out of my way!
Alright, we hit him for 1 damage. I may come to regret the decision to have 7 strength.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen land. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Alright, we got a magic ring from our totally not suspicious at all gnome friend. It even gives you a +1 to AC. Crazy, right? We'll just put that on and forget about it. Alright, so now we actually have a party. So we're gonna have to manage everybody here. Do some looting.
Not that I care.
What do they give me to start with? Some scrolls of cure wounds. She has her own special little ring, crossbow, and leather armor. Well, we already got something better than that for you. Chain shirt. Decreases her speed, but she's a gnome. She's not going fast anyway. More AC for her. There was some rooms back here. Again, I just want to check all the rooms and loot all the things, because see, you find gold, you find like gems. I think a lot of this loot is kind of randomized. I don't know if all of it is, but a good portion of it I feel like is.
Or don't.
Again, the grumpy voice is just on point. A lot of places we can go. Oh, looks like we walked into the wrong neighborhood. That's okay, because we can actually make good use of their formation here. Walk up within a 15-foot cone. And we'll just use one of these burning hands. Classic. Boom! Ouch. Well, there goes 2 of our 9 health. Tartuccio is also a wizard, but I have a feeling he's not gonna stick around in our party because he's a little gremlin. We'll bring him up here. We're gonna use a magic missile on this guy that's attacking me. You're a bard. You're not too useful at low level, but you do inspire courage, which makes it easier for us. So we'll do that. I'm already almost dying. Oh dear. So we gotta kill this guy first. I love that in this game sometimes enemies just fucking explode. It's so satisfying. Alright, and we are just gonna make a little bit of distance between us. And now Tartuccio can come and tag out, right? Put his own burning hands on him. Boom! And Lindsay, I guess... oh, you have Cure Light Wounds. Perfect. Heal me! I'm on the brink of death. Man, these guys are rude. Alright, let's do a little acid splash onto this boy. And we miss, you know? Sometimes you gamble, sometimes you lose. Let's switch to the crossbow here. And you know what? We'll just do another Burning Hands. Because fuck them. And we'll just chill on that. You just fire a crossbow. Alright. Cool. Loot all these guys. They have some potions. Potions are really good. I'll probably end up cutting out a lot of the bits where I'm just looting stuff unless we loot something that's like super interesting.
It's the end for you rats!
Amiri is going ham.
Entertainment.
Unfortunately, we are just the weakest little 2 wizards and a bard, all level 1. Not incredibly useful. Damn, she is just wrecking their shit too. Let's just give them the old crossbow bolt or Ray of Frost. Let's give him 1 damage again. Truly inspiring.
You deserved it.
Alright, killed him.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Oh, I love her. She's great.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Calistria, that's interesting. Goddess of revenge and lust. Very interesting choice of a deity to worship there, Tartusio. There they are, the assassins.
Here comes that
Oh
bullshit
boy,
water. Here comes
that's
that
a big
bullshit
boy
water.
right
Here
there.
comes that
Was that a
bullshit
frost
water.
giant? It looks like a frost giant. Damn, they just busted in here with a goddamn frost giant. Alrighty, well that's what we have to look forward to. The gate is securely locked. Ah, dexterity checks. Well, it's a good thing we upped our dex. Oh, now we have a chance to get a drop on some enemies. So we can try to enter stealth, and you'll see what I mean, where it's like you can sneak up on guys, but there's really no need to, because they'll just automatically eventually see you. Alright. But since we're here, we'll save our other level 1 spell. And let's just hit him with the Force Missile. Boom. A nice 5 damage for you. And we'll just crossbow bolts to finish him off. We are just team crossbow right now. Can I not? Okay, there we go. I had to right click.
Leave this one to me.
Ray of Frost not really doing much.
Out of my way!
And we miss. We miss. It's a good thing we have a heightened AC. Let's switch to the mace and mace him to the face. Boom.
Anything is possible.
Head on out. An armory. Okay.
Cross, please.
Ah, yes, that door was locked. So there is a chance only people with the skill Trickery can unlock things. And if they fail to unlock it, you're just screwed. If you go, each person in your party who has the Trickery skill can try, but if they fail, they can't try again. You're just locked out of whatever it is. Which is why I decided to give my wizards some Trickery, just so you can have multiple chances of unlocking stuff. Alright, well, we got some stuff we can collect. I don't know if any of us can use any of this. Oh, and we're over encumbered, which is gonna be a hindrance later on.
Don't know, don't care.
I mean, eventually we'll get Northern Watchkeeper's Key opens the northern wing of the mansion.
What have we here?
Could be useful.
This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Now here is one of the examples where we can make decisions that do affect the story. Now, we chose lawful neutral, which is more of a, we just kind of follow a code of conduct. It's kind of vague. Alignment has always been sort of a vague concept of morality that doesn't work very well, but what do we want to do? We could say, no distractions, they're trying to kill us. We can say, stealing from a sword lord in her own mansion. She'd have our heads, which I think seems reasonable.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
And so, we can still choose to try to take it if we want. But, it may come back to bite us later. So I'm going to choose to not take that. We'll take everything else, though. Because apparently all this stuff, they're fine with us just scooping up. But that specific chest full of coin, can't have that. Now, because we are encumbered, this little symbol down here, we're going to travel slower and we're going to gain fatigue faster and yada yada yada. But we are going to get more party members eventually that will lighten the load.
Not that I care.
Is there anything over here? No. Just go open this door.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to
She
me.
is undead. That's spooky.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Alright, another party member. See? Now our load is lightened. I don't think with our choices that we're gonna make in this playthrough, being that we're going for the not evil route, I don't think she's gonna end up in our party. So we're not gonna bother with her, like, equipment and stuff. We'll just utilize her as a tank. She has a decent AC, and we can actually
Over there. I don't even want to know.
change our formation here. So we'll do like this. Oh, we'll custom formation. We'll have her take the lead with the wizards in the rear, Bard in the middle. That works. So now, whenever we click somewhere, they'll be in that formation. Now, because we have enough perception, we notice this trap, and now somebody with trickery can try to disarm it.
Applause, please.
So you can see why trickery is kind of an important stat, and also perception. You get some stuff from this side room. Continue down the hall.
I see something.
Another trap. Good thing we noticed it in time with our perception, so we can actually disarm it.
Adventurous call to that. Anything else? What troubles you?
How curious.
Another one.
Just letting the ink dry. Applause, please.
There is a chance, of course, that you fail the trickery check. Now on traps, you can try again, but there's also a chance that you accidentally trigger the trap, which can be kind of annoying. So now we can go up this way. What are you dallying for? Jamondi's cache has to be here somewhere. Oh, they're trying to get into a secret cache. Alright, so let's just move here. And shoot.
Serves you right.
We miss. Okay, I believe she's an Inquisitor. So we can judgment. Is this a swift action? I don't think so. Oh no, it is a swift action. It says right over here. Gain some more AC. Gain attack rolls. We'll save those. And here's something. You can actually charge attack in this game, which is pretty useful. So we'll have charger forward. The scythe put in work. Oh, he's not. He's just gonna run past. And miss. Very nice. Very cool. So
Just die
let's
already!
crossbow him, or not, or we'll not do that. Oh, let's switch to the club and give him a bonk.
You deserved it.
And you can only charge attack in a straight line, so I'm just gonna move her to there. Can she hit him?
Unworthy.
No, she has to move that extra little blue fucking inch. So, but now he's being attacked on two sides, being flanked.
Time to get my
I actually don't know if flanking does do anything in this game. It doesn't seem to, but I could be wrong. Our 7 strength really coming in handy.
Any last wishes?
Bruh, this is the little assassin that could. Let me tell you what. Okay. Now here's the thing, is this secret cache here, right? You go to Lindsay's journal, a secret room. It's like a side quest, right? I don't think opening this has any detriment to like your morality for your party. But you know, that tiny box full of gold, it sure makes a difference, I tell you what. Well, there is some stuff in here. I do enjoy stuff. This is a puzzle. You can touch the statue, the swords move. How very odd, you might say. So let's keep one party member in this room, bring the other one in this room, and hey, what do you know? More statues that look similar. Can you guess what the puzzle might be? This might take me a while, so do bear with me.
One eternity later.
Oh my... Oh, this whole time I was trying to make them raise their swords, when the puzzle was to make them lower their swords. Oh, I'm just gonna stock that one up to being lack of information. Or maybe there's some environmental clue that I just missed and I'm dumb. But that took way too long. You guys won't see it because it'll be edited out, but that took like, I think, nearly an hour of time. In real time, just fiddling with the statues. Alright. Secret cache. What's in here? 10 gold, an urn, and a scale. Oh. Another 5 gold and a thing of ink. Oh, a chest. A wand of magic missile. Masterwork nunchucks. Why are there nunchucks in here? I guess it's just part of the randomized loot thing, but like, I will happily take a wand of magic missile. Yes, thank you. Boom. Immediately put that on my boy. Anyway, now we can continue on with the main story, but first, I gotta eat.